Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and today we have got something very special. Our first swarm catch in a swarm trap here on the ridge, and it's in a styrofoam cooler. Awesome. Whoa, they are full up in that hole. We gotta get some tape on there. There's still a couple of them coming in. Go on in there, buddy. Go on in there. So I was driving by here yesterday, coming from Grandma Carol's at the log home build. The deer hunting field is just right there. I've got a swarm trap on that side of the field, right on the field, and then I've got this one on this side of the field. This is the tree stand where we've taken most of our deer this last year, and it's about 18 feet high, and it's a perfect location for a swarm trap. Now, we used a styrofoam cooler. There's no frames in there. I just put a little bit of Swarm Commander, and I took some old wax and I just kind of scrubbed the inside of the lid with that old wax and threw it in there. That's all we did. We didn't spend any money effectively on this swarm trap. And I'm hoping there's a full primary swarm of bees in there. Not quite sure, I don't see that many coming and going, but there's definitely bees in there, so it could be a secondary swarm. But we're going to let them sit, and then tonight, we're gonna come out here tonight, we're gonna cover up that hole with tape, bring the whole cooler down, bring it to our apiary, to our bee yard, we're gonna set it up, and then we're gonna remove the tape, we're gonna put some brush in front of the cooler. So any bees that come out tomorrow, they'll have to reorient to that new location. They don't have a direct beeline path. Yeah, it's a pun there. They don't have a direct beeline path to the entrance there like they do here. So that brush is going to cause them to condition their GPS to that new location, call that home, and start bringing in pollen and nectar like they are here. Now, what I'm going to do in the meantime is get a new hive body ready. We're going to get an 8-frame hive body with a base and an inner cover and a top cover. Get that ready, and then we'll transfer them over into that. So tonight, tape them up, bring them to the bee yard. And the reason I'm gonna do it at nighttime, you're like, why is he doing it at nighttime? Well, right now, all the foragers are out collecting pollen and honey, nectar. So they're collecting pollen and nectar. If I took them right now, I would miss them all. Now, I could leave a nuke here or something and collect them again, but I've gotta work. So the easiest thing for me to do is just get them at night when they're all home, when they're all in the house, tape them up, bring them to the bee yard, let them make the bee yard their new home, and then I can transfer them over to the 8-frame at my leisure. Now, this being a cooler, there's no frames in there, so I'm gonna have to do a cutout of any kind of comb they've already built. Now, I don't know how long they've been in there, but bees can build comb very, very quickly. I've driven by here just about every other day or so, so they weren't here a few days ago, but they're here now. Bees coming and going like crazy. So I'm hoping there's a good, 5,000 to 10,000 bees in there. I have no idea. When you get up there, you hear a lot of bees inside. I'm gonna take you up here in just a second. Hopefully I don't get stung and knocked off this tree stand. I'm gonna take you up there in just a second and let you listen for yourself. Now that's wild. You can hear them kind of pecking on that styrofoam in there. Wow. So cool. Let's get down off here before they sting me and I fall. Whew. It is just before dark, and we are back at our swarm catch. We're going to get the shackles off of it, tape up the hole, and bring it back to the apiary on the ridge. Let's get up there and get these bees. Whoa, they are full up in that hole. We gotta get some tape on there. There's still a couple of them coming in. Go on in there, buddy. Go on in there. We'll get you taped up and bring you back to the house. Man, there's a lot of bees in there. Get some tape, close them up. That way, there we go. They are locked in. I am curious how much this thing weighs. See how many bees are in here. Let's go ahead and get the ratchet strap off here. All right, we're gonna just leave this up here because we'll be coming back with another swarm trap up here. This looks like a good location. Let's see how much this thing weighs. Man, you can tell there are some bees in here. Hopefully there's, I don't know if there's any comb. Yeah, I think they're building comb. Man, that's awesome. All right, let's start carrying this thing down. We have got our swarm catch in our cooler. I can hear all the bees just flickering around inside of this styrofoam. So let's get it back to the apiary, get it set up, and I can't wait till tomorrow to open it up and see what's inside. Well, we've got the swarm catch in our new location here in the Ridge Apiary. We've got a branch over here, so when they come out, they'll have to reorient, and you can see all the bees at the entrance there. Look at all those bees. They are just waiting to come out tomorrow morning and head east when the sun comes up, start bringing in nectar and pollen. I cannot wait to get this open and see what's inside. So we'll see you soon. Welcome back. It is the next day and our bees are still here. We can still see them coming and going. Over here on FedEx bees are going crazy. The flow is on and they are just raking in the nectar and pollen. Now it is a super windy day. It's been raining off and on. Not ideal for working with bees. They don't get happy whenever it's windy and rainy. So we've got our materials today to open up, see what's inside here, and transfer them into an 8-frame hive body. So we've got a bottom board, we've got an 8-frame hive body, 8 frames with fully drawn comb. These guys are already going to be hitting the ground running. I've got an inner cover, I've got a entrance reducer, I've got some Swiffer sheets to keep the small hive beetles at bay, and we have our top cover. So I've also got a few extra frames and rubber bands. If they've drawn any comb out here, it's got brood in it, I can go ahead and cut that out and put it inside these frames, these foundationless frames, and give them that. They've already got brood going. That would be awesome. Another thing to keep them here. I'll just take out one of the frames of drawn comb I already have. So let's get inside and see what's in there. I am super excited to see what's inside here. This is going to be our first peek inside of our swarm catch. No idea what to expect, how many bees we're going to see. Oh, look at that, everybody. We've got comb and we've got bees. This is like a secondary swarm, not a giant one, but a secondary swarm. They got just a little bit of comb on there, but we will make a viable colony out of this, no problem with the way the flow is on. This is not going to be an issue at all. So I'm going to go ahead and close them back up. I'll let you see what this looks like, guys. We'll find the queen in there, get everything set up, but oh, this is awesome. Really exciting. And we'll leave that comb on there for a swarm trap again. That's going to be awesome. All right, we have got our secondary swarm. Lots of bees here. Now we've got an opening in the middle. I'm going to drop the bees down inside the center there, and then I'll add the frames, and they're going to really love that. Let's see if we can see the queen in here anywhere. Oops, almost lost those bees. Wind's blowing on them. All right, I don't see them. I'm going to go ahead and transfer those first from the cooler. I've got all these from the cooler. Make sure I don't see the queen on here anywhere. I don't see them. All right, let's get these in here. Okay, all those bees are now down inside. Oh, there's a few left on here. Go ahead and get them on there. Okay. They're starting to fly a little bit. That's going to be okay. Now, let's go ahead and get our big bees. Again, I do not like being here with a wind like this, but it is what it is. We'll make sure we get that queen in there. They're starting to fly, so let's go ahead and poke these down so you can see what I'm doing here. How about doing it like this? Okay. Oh, look how they all fell on there. That's great. Okay. And we'll know if the queen goes down on there. Let's see if I see her anywhere in the fallout. I do not, but man, they sure are flying everywhere. We still got lots of bees left on here. We gotta get them all though. A second. There we go. See if I see the queen running around in there anywhere. Hopefully she's already down inside there. We'll give it a good gander. She's a little resilient sometimes. I don't see any eggs on there. I see pollen being brought in, but it's really hard to tell eggs on white comb like that. Okay, let's go ahead and get that off. Get the rest of these off there. Oh, piece of wax came off. So now I can see if I really have any eggs in here. Yep, there's eggs. All right, we've got eggs in here. Yep, we've got eggs. So with eggs means queen. That's a great, great thing. Okay. Put this, make sure there's no bees on that. That's good. All right. Let's get the rest of the bees off of here. Make sure there's no queen. Okay. Now go ahead and, I don't want to leave any pollen on a swarm trap. So I'll get that off of there. Pollen or honey. You don't want pollen or honey on a swarm trap. So I'm going to leave this out, and then I'll rub all the wax on here again, because they really, really enjoy doing that. So we'll do that. Set this off. Oh, bees are already coming back over here. So get these in here. Lots of bees. All right. Let's get these two frames put back down in here. Let them be happy in their new home. So good to see they had eggs, which means that queen was there. Get this put back in here. There we go. Get our Swiffer sheets put on. Just keep any infestation of small hive beetles from coming in there. There we are. Inner cover on the top side. Come on, guys. Make sure I don't see any queen on top. I'm gonna get smashed. All right. Get this. Oops. Top cover. All right. We have got our bees transferred over. A lot of them flying around. There's a lot more bees than it looked because they were so clumped up in that swarm. Definitely not as much as a primary swarm or what I have in FedEx bees over there, but it's a lot of bees. Now this peculiar thing you're seeing here, how they're all clumped up right there and they've all got pollen on their legs, that is where the hole was on the styrofoam cooler. Their GPS coordinates have them going right within an inch or two of where the entrance to their hive is. But they'll eventually figure out it's down here, but they've got to work their way down here to get inside to where the queen is, get inside to where that comb is. Right now they're going, why can't we find our hole? Why can't we get in our home? Our home is right here. This is the GPS coordinates. Apple, take me home. that was really cool how all those bees just marched their way back into that new entrance. They found their way and now they have a new home. We're going to call this new colony the Hatmaker Hive. And that's after Ed and Ernie Hatmaker, friends of mine from YouTube. Ernie was such a tremendous help for us here at RidgeLife getting our YouTube channel started. So Ernie, this is for you. You are Queen Ernie presiding over the Hatmaker Hive here on RidgeLife. We are excited, and we'll give you some more updates very, very soon. So if you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell to be notified anytime a new video comes out. And if you're not already subscribed to RidgeLife, please take the time to do that now. So until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed, blessed day, and go RidgeLife.